Welcome back. Okay, let's do this. All right, exciting. Okay, so here is the first position we did. We did the five W's, which was an explanation of who or what being a person, place, thing, or idea, followed by part three, right? Because that was part two, that's the noun. Part three is what again? What is be, have, or do? So then, after I explain that, and while explaining that, let me say, I also told you about the modal and how the modal, there is no future form of be, have, or do. We must make that with the modal. So I explained that, I believe, here in this part about counting. So we were talking about how you must match the who or what, which is then contracted into a subject pronoun, I, you, we, they, he, she, it, and then connected to the corresponding be, have, or do in time. But when doing that, the future form of be, have, and do don't exist, and they must be created with a modal. So let's do that. The modal's right over here, this M. On the far right in the middle, in between this blue icon, which represents the adverb, and the green icon on the bottom, which represents the infinitive. So let's go ahead and click on that and go there. Okay, here, cool. This is the modal. The modal is also a what? Because it's also a verb. It shows the mode, the action of the verb. So in this case, the verb how, in a sense, much like an adverb. So here, modal will, how will the verb? Verb will, so verb in the future. The modal will makes the future of be, have, and do. Also, you can use the modal to show ability with can, a possibility with could, so can in the future could. Can changes the could in the future. Might is possibility. Must is what you have to do, obligation. May is possibility or permission. Should is something you need to do, something you ought to do. Responsibility. And would is often used with the verb or with the word if. So desire to do something connected with possibility. There are some others, and of course you can look those up and study those. They all pretty much function the same way. So let's go ahead and look at this and continue on our path with this icon M, which means mode, modal, function. So when we look at will with be here, be verb plus will. So there is no future form of be. Be plus will is will be. We must use the modal to make it. Let's do the next one. With have, will plus have is will have. So have in the future, have going forward from now. There is no future form of have. We must make the future of have with will. We must use the modal to make it. Again, there is no future form of the verb to do. So will plus do is will do. We must use the modal to make the future with do. So do how? Do will do. Do going forward. Okay, here, let's look at this. It's interesting. So also, as we see here, we have will plus be and will plus have plus the patterns. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the patterns, 5 of the seven patterns that exist that we will discuss very quickly, very shortly, are here on this page. So modal plus be, modal plus have. When you use the verb to be or to have or to do with the modal, their form never changes. They're always the same base form. That means is, am, are, was, were, do not function here. It's just will be plus the pattern doing. Will be plus the pattern done. Will be plus any adjective. And in this case, will plus have. There is no has or had. Will how? Will have. Future have. Will plus have is future. And the two patterns here are been doing and done. Let's go to the next one. Here again, we have will plus do. Again, we cannot have does. We cannot use does. We cannot use did. It's do, how, will do. Will plus do, so will do. Did, done, does are not usable. Okay, so it makes it very simple, doesn't it? Will plus have plus noun, a person, a place, a thing, or idea, is to possess, to have something like a gummy bear. I have a gummy bear. So will plus have plus noun is possession. And that pretty much covers how to use the modal. So I'll see you again in a minute. I'll be right back in a minute.